Good day, wrestling fans. Welcome to another edition of NWA Smoky Mountain TV right here on the Tri-City CW4. I'm your host, Matt Rhodes, and we thank you for joining us here today for a big program as we preview tonight's big event down in Rogersville, Tennessee. It's BWF's 6th anniversary, the finale, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. We didn't know about the big main event and the big implications in that matchup. It's going to be Tony the Dragon Givens, Chris Richards teaming up to take on Josh Crawford, Johnny Knievel, all four of the major titles in the Pro Wrestling Federation on the line tonight. The Tag Team Championships, the Heavyweight title, and the Television title tonight. Tony the Dragon Givens has a goal of killing the Pro Wrestling Federation. He may achieve that dream tonight in Rogersville, a match 6 years in the making, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be a wild night indeed tonight in Rogersville. But speaking of Josh Crawford, a man you'll see in the main event tonight, you're going to see him first in the main event today as he is in action against Illuminati member Daniel Mulligan. And we do know that Daniel Mulligan wanted a rematch for the heavyweight title, and he will get that. But no doubt he will try to soften up Josh Crawford, I think, more so than try to recapture that heavyweight championship here today on Smoky Mountain TV. That is your main event. That is later on in the program. But ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to take a special look back over the past 6 months here in the Mountain Empire and some of the things that has led up to this matchup that has been 6 years in the making.
On a referee. That's an NWA rule from years ago. You never hit a referee.
No. NWA rule, pro wrestling rule.
Oh, the backcracker.
That's not acceptable anywhere.
James getting the upper hand on Chris
and
Richards.
He smacks Brandon Cox.
Tony Givens slapping him.
Brandon's looking mad.
Time after time.
Brandon Cox gets him one, two, three.
Johnny Knievel rolled him up.
Yeah, Knievel rolled him
Johnny
over.
rolled him over.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Illuminati lost.
Ladies.
No! You can't do this!
Our goal is to put you out of professional wrestling. Our goal is to take over everything. Because at the end of the day, we will hold the power. And when I say the power, I mean all of the power.
It's all said and done, and it's finally over. And you look me, and you look me in the eyes, and you show me the respect that I so dearly want from you. You're gonna look at me, and you're gonna say, I got what I asked for, and I still don't want none.
Josh Crawford, I don't care if you end up in a wheelchair. I don't care if you never wrestle again. You know what? I don't care if you die tonight.
Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are.
Attention nonprofit organizations, sports clubs, civic groups, schools, or anyone looking to raise funds for your organization. The stars of the National Wrestling Alliance are here to put money in your pocket. Bring us in for your next fundraiser and get the funds you need for your organization on the night of the event without wait.
For more information, you can email the office at office@nwasmokymountain.com, or you can call the office at area code 423-773-5449.
Looking for the hottest wrestling on the net? NWA Smoky Mountain is here for you. Get all the latest info on upcoming events, news, NWA merchandise, and much more on our website, at NWASmokyMountain.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/NWA Smoky Mountain. And also follow us on Twitter at Twitter.com/NWA Smoky MT. NWA Smoky Mountain on tour, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight it starts in Rogersville, Tennessee at the Rogersville National Guard Armory for Pro Wrestling Federation's 6th anniversary, the finale. The main event of epic proportion of match, 6 years in the making, as we see all of the major titles in the PWF on the line in one night, in one match, in one ring, in one building at the Armory tonight, as it's Tony the Dragon Givens, Chris Richards teaming up to take on longtime area fan favorites and PWF originals Josh Crawford, Johnny Knievel. All the marbles on the line, if you will, tonight in Rogersville. Tony the Dragon Givens looking to succeed in his 6-year quest in killing the PWF tonight. Will he succeed, or will Josh Crawford and Johnny Knievel come out on top? That's a question that will be answered tonight in Rogersville. We'll see Chase Owens, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be in the building tonight in a big matchup as he faces a rather big opponent in Daniel Mulligan, a man almost twice his body weight tonight. And Chase Owens, we know what he's going into on October the 13th, but tonight he's got a big challenge in the Mad Dog, Daniel Mulligan, looking to prove some points to the Rogersville fans tonight. Fatal four-way, ladies and gentlemen, for the NWA Smoky Mountain heavyweight title. Jason the Gift Kincaid making his return after 6 weeks off after the Tombstone Pile Driver delivered by Davey Richards just 6 weeks ago in Kingsport. Jason Kincaid in a match tonight where he has 25% chance of retaining his heavyweight championship, and he faces off against 3 very suitable opponents, that being Skylar Cruz, Thorne, and the Black and Ease Assassin Menace tonight in Rogersville. Also, we'll see a big tables match, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Clash of the Rock Stars as we see Jay Shaft take on Chris Graves tonight in a big grudge match. The opponent must put the other through a table to win the matchup. That's the objective. Not a pretty match, but it will be a treat for the fans tonight in Rogersville. Plus, we'll see a longtime area favorite, man we haven't seen in nearly 5 years here in the Mountain Empire. That man being Scotty McKeever, ladies and gentlemen, back in action tonight for the PWF in Rogersville, a former TV champion. I do believe in Rogersville he's making his return tonight in honor of the anniversary going on for the kind folks at Pro Wrestling Federation. What a night it's going to be. All the stars will be there. Join me and Dylan Sizemore as we call the action tonight from Rogersville National Guard Armory at 108 Frontage Road, Rogersville, Tennessee, 8 p.m. bell time. Fans, coming up on Saturday night, October the 13th, it's All or Nothing. Presented by NWA Smoky Mountain. It is all or nothing for Chase Owens, the real deal, the current Mountain Empire champion, as he faces off against Kevin Douglas for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight title. What a matchup it'll be, but Chase Owens has got a lot on the line, as he told me just a couple of weeks ago at Tradition Rises when he said that, Matt, if I cannot win this matchup, I will never wrestle again in Kingsport of the Tri-Cities of the Mountain Empire. That's a bold statement by Chase Owens, and I know he means it. But Chase Owens wants to capture the World Junior Heavyweight title. He's been this close on more than one occasion, but thanks to Davey Richards and some others getting their hands involved in the action, this time no Davey Richards. It'll be one-on-one between Chase Owens and Kevin Douglas on the 13th at All or Nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, a big tag team match was signed last week. We announced it with some big implications and stipulations for this matchup. It's the Party Army, Keith Knox and Jeff Conley against Tony the Dragon Givens and Chris Richards. We've seen the actions of Keith Knox at Tradition Rises, the foul language, the attacking of the official, actions we've never seen out of Keith Knox. He's taking his game to another level. Now, Keith Knox was fined for his excess in force, but he wants another referee for the 13th, and he's going to get his wish. There will be 2 referees, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be one on the outside and an enforcer on the outside. Now, we're going to determine who that is the night of the event. Now, we do know that both sides will get to pick a man, and then there'll be a coin toss at ringside to determine the referee. Now, speaking to Tony the Dragon Givens just a few moments before we came on the air, he shed light on who he has chosen to be his referee. And that is the Mad Dog, Daniel Mulligan. And that is a big pick for the Tony the Dragon Givens, as Mulligan's not in a match as of yet that night, and he is a member of the Illuminati. Oh boy, don't look good for Keith Knox and Jeff Connolly. But on the other hand, Keith Knox told me just yesterday, speaking with him via telephone, he said that he would not pick anybody out of the back, referee, wrestler, manager, announcer, nobody under an NWA Smoky Mountain contract. He said he would go into the crowd and he was going to pick somebody out of the audience. Now, NWA Smoky Mountain is going to put some regulations on that. And what I mean by regulations is there'll be a raffle drawing, ladies and gentlemen, the night of the event. And that raffle will determine one lucky fan's opportunity to be a special guest referee in an NWA sanctioned matchup. And that is going to be a big deal. And with a flip of the coin, could be inside the ring. Big opportunity for somebody on the 13th as Keith Knox looks for vindication against the Illuminati with a mutual referee, ladies and gentlemen. More will be announced on this card in the coming weeks on our website at NWASmokyMountain.com. Fans, don't go anywhere. Coming up next here on the program, we'll go to the ring where Josh Crawford will defend the PWF heavyweight title just hours before tonight's event in Rogersville as he faces off against a longtime nemesis, Daniel Mulligan. That match is next.
Attention nonprofit organizations, sports clubs, civic groups, schools, or anyone looking to raise funds for your organization. The stars of the National Wrestling Alliance are here to put money in your pocket. Bring us in for your next fundraiser and get the funds you need for your organization on the night of the event without wait.
For more information, you can email the office at office@NWASmokyMountain.com, or you can call the office at area code 423-773-5449.
Looking for the hottest wrestling on the net? NWA Smoky Mountain is here for you. Get all the latest info on upcoming events, news, NWA merchandise, and much more on our website at NWASmokyMountain.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/NWA Smoky Mountain. And also follow us on Twitter at Twitter.com/NWA Smoky MT.
Heavyweight title on the line. There you see it. Smoke Carver, the referee, going to be in charge of the action here. Rob Knight saying save us some trouble and give Mulligan the title. It's going to be a little bit tougher than that here tonight for Daniel Mulligan. There's the bell, and we're underway with this will be a grudge match, if you will. Two men that have had a lot of personal problems over the past several years. Collar and elbow tie-up. Now, Mulligan already showing the power game here. Backs him into the ropes now. Irish whip. Sends him off. Ducks under as Crawford. Springboard cross body, and immediately takes Mulligan down. What a kick out. Dylan Sizemore joins us. Here's a man that's called a many matches between these two men.
Matt, we talked about it earlier. This is the first time these two men squared off one-on-one as Daniel Mulligan lands hard on the mat in the legendary Civic Auditorium in Kingston. We also talked about the finale, the 6th anniversary of the PWF, coming on the 22nd of September. This match has a lot to do with the main event there. We've already seen Johnny retain his TV title. And right now, Josh's heavyweight title is on the line. The NWA Tennessee tag title's on the line here in a little bit as Daniel Mulligan kicks out. The main event of the finale has a lot to do with this match right here, and I guarantee you both men have that in mind as well as the hatred they have for each other in mind.
It's fitting the final 4 matches of tonight's card is for titles, like we've seen the previous match for the television title. Tennessee tag team titles are up next, ladies and gentlemen, and the Mountain Empire title, of course, is your main event with Jimmy Rave, Chase Owens. What a big matchup that'll be. Daniel Mulligan wasted time after Josh Crawford tucked the offense to him early on in the matchup. Daniel Mulligan in a retreat mode, and this is not something we see out of Daniel Mulligan a lot. This is a lot of probably Illuminati plan being implemented here. Rob Knight distracting Josh and Smoke. Mulligan's going to get him from behind.
Oh, there we go.
Nasty shot. Yeah, Mulligan buying his time. Rob Knight doing his job very well. A lot of people look at Rob Knight as a silly goon. He knows exactly what he has to do when he has to do it. Mulligan maybe will try to break the arm here.
You were just talking about you don't see Daniel Mulligan in retreat mode that much. You didn't see Daniel Mulligan in retreat mode as much until he signed up with the Illuminati, until Rob Knight was in his corner. You know, a lot of people look at some of the antics of Rob Knight and not take him all that.
Oh, look out! Wow!
Big backdrop.
What strength! Wow! Superhuman strength by Crawford.
Well, Rob knows what it takes to get it done in the squared circle. Rob has told Daniel Mulligan things that Rob has witnessed over his long career in the pro wrestling business. Rob can help Daniel Mulligan advance further in his career, possibly help him to a heavyweight title right here tonight at the Civic Auditorium.
Oh, big open hand slam and a clothesline. Had a lot of force and offense here in this matchup. Rob chewing on the bottom rope over here. Big leg drop across the arm. Goes for a cover, lateral press, and a kick out at 2 by the exception. Mulligan going to drop that weight. That's one big man. It's bad enough when a man the same size and weight as you is doing that type of maneuver, but when you get a man of 300 plus pounds dropping all the weight onto the arm, that's going to hurt. Crawford is in a lot of pain here.
You know, we heard Rob Knight a second ago trying to get the fans outside the ring to chant, "Let's go, Daniel, let's go." I don't think anybody's going to be chanting that. Josh Crawford, an area fan favorite. And right now he's in a world of hurt.
Right now he is. He's in a bad way here. Look out. On an open hand slap, Daniel Mulligan. That's what he does best right there. Go to break the arm here. Uh-oh. And see, Mulligan has already, smelt blood in the water. He knows where to go on the offensive arsenal. Oh, man. The extremes of Crawford. Golly, man, broke the arm. Serious situation here.
You know, a lot of people would look at someone like Daniel Mulligan in his overalls, his long hair. You know, they would look at him and they'd say, well, this man's going to go out here and he's going to brawl and he's going to fight. Daniel Mulligan, yes, is very adept to brawling and fighting. But Daniel Mulligan also a very accomplished technical wrestler. Daniel has held his own in the ring with Chase Owens. As Josh Crawford comes in with a clothesline, Daniel's held his own in the ring with Menace. Daniel Mulligan can get in there and wrestle as well.
Man, it's dangerous when you have a man that can do it all. Fly from the top rope, which you've seen him do. Brawl to fight, we've seen him do it many times with Mountain Goat Jack and some other individuals. I mean, and you see he's nasty, he's hard hitting. He doesn't lighten up on any blow. It's 100% all the time for the man from Bahalo, Virginia. Big elbow. Cover here. 1, 2, the near fall. A lot of time here in this matchup for the PWF heavyweight title. 1 hour time limit, so these men have a long time to brawl it out here.
And they very well may.
Boston Crab applied by Daniel Mulligan, a submission. You don't see a lot from a big man, a super heavyweight. The big submission hold, and that's a lot of weight on the back of Josh Crawford. Listen to the pain, and he may have no choice but to tap out here.
I know, Matt, me and you were there. I know Heath was in the building that night when Josh Crawford won the heavyweight title from Daniel Mulligan. Extenuating circumstances after Daniel Mulligan's match with Rain Rodriguez, where he retained his title. Daniel Mulligan joined the Illuminati that night. Since then, Daniel's been a very vicious competitor, more so than before.
And he grabs the bottom rope, and I couldn't agree with you more. Mulligan, what he did that night, he turned his back on the PWF, and to that point, Mulligan was a bruiser, a rule breaker, if you will, but he still stayed true to his brand in the PWF, but we seen him kind of turn his back. He wanted to go toss the belt in the Holston River from that night, but Josh Crawford come out and won that belt. The commissioner down there made the match that night, and Mulligan thought he was screwed over. Rob Knight was on the horn with lawyers to get this match signed, to really get it Menace too and knock him out of this title match. And Menace, unfortunately, on the card tonight to that, due to that fact, the Illuminati not only causing problems for Josh Crawford, but people like Menace and some other stars here, costing Menace a paycheck.
Oh, wow.
Big shoulder tackle back into the ring.
That's really the Illuminati's credo.
And we have a technical difficulty there. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a near fall here. You never know what thing's going on. I mean, we was told that Davey Richardson wasn't here tonight, but everybody's on edge with that whole situation, how it went down last time. You just never know when an attack is going to come from these thugs and goons.
Now Daniel capitalizing on the back of Josh Crawford. Josh has a long history of back problems as well as leg problems, and Daniel knows that possibly more than anybody. Josh has a few target areas of injury on his body. Daniel Mulligan knows those, he's studied those, and he's willing to extort those to the best of his abilities. That's what he's doing right now. Here Josh writhing in pain.
We've seen Daniel Mulligan with the offensive control most of this matchup, Heath. And right now, Josh Crawford looks like to be fading in this matchup.
Definitely, you know, Daniel Mulligan, Josh Crawford, we've seen this one play out time and time again. And it looks like Daniel Mulligan may have the upper hand here tonight.
Look out, Northern Lion suplex. Wow. You're right about that, Cowboy. 1, 2 to near fall. Josh is trying to fight back, but you nailed it right on the head. He's had the upper hand for the most part of this contest.
We see both men have incredible heart in the ring. Both men will go to incredible lengths, as we've seen in the past, to win a contest. Daniel Mulligan, big right hand right there, just shows he's willing to get in there and fight if I can get my sentence out. But Josh is as well.
Close fist. I'm surprised the referee's not admonishing him here. He let some things go in title matches. Oh, God! He about dropped him on his head. Daniel Mulligan. He may just be toying with him now. He's looking toward the corner.
Oh no. Oh, wow.
Just called it right out there.
Wow. Now, I don't know if you all have seen it, but I've seen it before. Daniel Mulligan. Is he going to the top rope for what? He just called for a moonsault.
No way. Oh, and Josh, thank God, spared us from Mulligan just killing Josh Crawford with a moonsault. Oh, my God. No way. No way.
30 pounds.
Power bomb. Oh, my God. A power bomb from the corner. Covers him. 1, 2. No. Man.
Goodness gracious.
Hello. That close. Yeah, better believe it. Smoke Carver couldn't believe it. He's looking at me, you know, with his hands. He just can't believe it. I understand. We can't believe it. I'm speechless that Mulligan got the shoulder up there.
Both men trying to get back up to their vertical bases. Slower doing so. Fatigue starting to set in here.
Yeah, it's Fatigue City right now, and Mulligan, it's easy for him to get to Fatigue City. Being a larger athlete, and that's not a knock on him, the more offense he endures here, especially that powerbomb, the harder it is to come back when you're a larger athlete. I'm not trying to say Mulligan's out of shape because we know he's not. But you see him right there, maybe playing a little possum with Josh Crawford with a leg sweep there. Takes him down. Mulligan, They may be going to the well again, and he shouldn't be going here because it didn't pay off for him earlier.
We know Daniel Mulligan's not afraid to fly.
Now he's going to get there this time all the way upstairs.
Like a small aircraft flying through the air.
Oh, he caught him! He caught him with a spine buster! 1, 2, 3, that's it!
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still BWF Heavyweight Champion, the exception, Josh Crawford.
Josh Crawford, your winner here tonight, and still the BWF Heavyweight Champion. What a night! What a matchup!
Wrestling fans, we welcome you back here to the program, and just thinking a little bit during the commercial break about tonight's big event and how big it's going to be. And we talk a lot about big events and NWA Smoky Mountain has produced some big events this year. But tonight, the Pro Wrestling Federation has that opportunity to be the producer of this big event. It's going to be the finale. And a lot of emotions going into this event tonight, as many of the people that were there at the birth of the Pro Wrestling Federation that are still there are going to make sure this event is the biggest night in PWF history. Tony the Dragon Givens, on the other hand, he is there to ensure the death of the PWF. It's all on the line in the main event. Josh Crawford, Johnny Knievel team up. A long-time tag team. They've been enemies. They've been tag teams. They're close as brothers. Tonight, they have to be as close as they ever have been to face the challenge of Chris Richards and Tony the Dragon Givens. Speaking with Tony Givens on this matter, I've never seen him more fired up, more motivated to win a matchup than tonight. All the marbles on the line, the heavyweight title, the television title, and the Illuminati Tag Team Championship. Somebody's walking out of Rogersville with a lot of gold around their waist. For 6 years, the Pro Wrestling Federation has been a thorn in Tony the Dragon Givens' side. For 6 years, I shared that same thought with Tony the Dragon Givens. I no longer share that same thought, as the PWF, in my mind, has earned the respect of the NWA Smoky Mountain and all the fans of the NWA Smoky Mountain. Tonight's a big event, but it's even bigger for the Pro Wrestling Federation, because if they lose this event tonight, no doubt it will be the end of the Pro Wrestling Federation as you know it. If you've ever come to a PWF event and you enjoyed the product they put on, it may be different than what you see at NWA Smoky Mountain. It may be different than what you see other places. But you know what? These guys are passionate about what they do. Tonight, they're going to go on. They're going to put out a great effort tonight for the fans of Rogersville and the Mountain Empire. And I encourage you to be a part of the action. Tonight at 8 p.m. bell time, 108 Frontage Road, Rogersville, Tennessee, for PWF's 6th anniversary, the finale. Somebody's getting a finale tonight. Who will it be? Find out tonight. I'm Matt Rhodes. We'll see you next week. Right back here on Smoky Mountain TV, same time, same place. So long for now.